Imagine trading on chain without worrying about slippage. No more paying an increased amount just because your order is large. Gradient is building the first price impact free trading layer, and it might just change DeFi in a very profound way. Hey everyone, welcome back to Deciphering Crypto, where we break down AI, crypto, and blockchain so even I can understand it. If you're new here, we dive deep into emerging crypto projects and narratives so you don't have to. Just straight talk and beginner-friendly insights all in one place. Today we're exploring Gradient and its native token, Gray, a project that wants to fix one of DeFi's most expensive problems, bad trade execution. What is Gradient? In DeFi, every trade you make moves the price. It's called price impact. Large orders bleed value, especially in low liquidity pools. This is called slippage, and if you've ever had the pleasure of executing on-chain trades with volatile assets, then you have definitely had the slippage battle. It's like buying apples at a market where every apple you buy makes the next one more expensive. Gradient flips this model. Gradient is a decentralized trading protocol that routes your trades off-chain to find matching buyers or sellers before executing on-chain. The result? You get the price you expect with zero slippage, even on large orders. It works more like an automated over-the-counter desk or a central exchange style order book, but fully on-chain. Gradient isn't just another decentralized exchange, it's a whole new trading layer. All right, how does it work? At the heart of Gradient is the core engine, the coordinated order routing engine. It checks three layers. Flash layer. This is instant fills from Gradient's own market maker pools. Then there's the matching layer, peer-to-peer trade matching at a fixed price. And then we have the fallback layer. If needed, it routes to external dexes like Uniswap. This means your trade always goes through and usually without price impact. Here's where it gets really cool. Limit order and TTLs. You can set price limits and even a TTL. That stands for time to live, which just means how long your order stays active. If it isn't matched by then, it expires. It's like saying buy this token at $1.50, but cancel the order if no one bites in the next 10 minutes. Also, no front running. Since trades are matched off-chain, bots can't sandwich your order. No impermanent loss for LPs or liquidity providers. Gradient changes the game for liquidity providers. Normally on platforms like Uniswap, if prices swing too much while you're providing liquidity, you can end up with fewer assets than if you just held them. That's called impermanent loss. It's like agreeing to sell your tokens at a bad deal because of how the pool automatically balances itself. But on Gradient, that doesn't happen. LPs only enter trades they profit from, so they avoid those silent losses entirely. Simple user experience. Even with complex back-end logic, the front end feels like a DEX aggregator, just smarter. Gradient lets you trade like a whale without getting punished like one. All right, let's look at the roadmap. Where are they headed? Gradient launched in 2025 and is now finishing phase 1, focused on education, audits, and testing. So far, they've launched Gray via FairDex launch, passed their first audit, open source key smart contracts, rolled out a partner program for token projects. Phase 2 is on the horizon. Full trading for multiple tokens, a public app launch, and maybe governance features. The Gray token is already trading on Gradient as a proof of concept. Next up, wider adoption, more integrations, and potential expansion to layer 2 chains. All right, token utility. Gray isn't just a governance placeholder, it's the backbone of the Gradient economy. It's used for staking. Hold and stake Gray to earn a share of platform fees, like a dividend for protocol usage. Liquidity provision. Provide Gray liquidity and earn extra rewards on top of trade spreads. Then there's buybacks and burns. Gradient uses trading fees to buy Gray from the market. Part is burned, part is redistributed. Governance, soon, while not live yet, governance is likely coming, giving token holders a say. In short, Gray captures value from Gradient's trading volume and cycles it back to active users. All right, user experience, is it easy to use? Gradient runs on Ethereum and you connect with a wallet just like MetaMask. No browser extension, no new chain, just visit gradient.trade. Users can choose instant trades, use Flash Layer now, limit orders, wait for a match, or the fallback aggregator, route via Uniswap if needed. Liquidity providers can also stake token pairs without worrying about impermanent loss. A huge psychological barrier removed. The user interface is designed for simplicity, with tooltips and presets to guide both power users and newcomers. All right, let's look at revenue model. How does Gradient make money? Gradient doesn't charge a flat fee. Instead, it uses a 2% bid-ask spread. That's the gap between buying and selling prices. Just like Forex or over-the-counter desks, 70% of that spread goes to liquidity providers, 30% to the platform. Then Gradient splits the platform share again. 50% of that goes to gray buybacks, 50% to all LPs via global rewards. This creates a flywheel. More trades leads to more spread revenue, which leads to more gray buybacks, which leads to more staking rewards, which leads to more users and liquidity. No inflationary token emissions, just real yield from real fees. All right, security and transparency. Gradient has already completed an audit with Assured DeFi and more are planned. All smart contracts are open source, and users keep custody of funds until trades settle. No custodial risk, no front running, no shady backdoors. The team is pseudonymous, but transparent in their operations, which in DeFi is a pretty standard model when backed by solid code and community trust. All right, next we have community and growth momentum. Gradient's community is small but mighty. Their Twitter grew to 3,000 plus followers in just a few weeks. With high engagement and multiple influencers now talking about Gray, they've also launched a partner program for token teams, letting any ERC20 token integrate Gradient trading. That's a clever way to scale really quickly, by onboarding entire communities, not just individual users. If adoption keeps growing, we could see Gradient become a go-to layer for on-chain trades, especially for low-cap tokens that suffer from DEX volatility. All right, next we have the team, partners, and transparency. The team behind Gradient hasn't doxed yet, but they've made up for it with professional communication, audited contracts, and fair launch. No known VC backers, 60% of tokens added to Uniswap at launch, 40% reserved for growth, central exchange listings, liquidity. They're active on social media and have hosted Twitter Spaces and appear to be committed to long-term project health. All right, let's take a look at tokenomics and market outlook. Gray has a total supply of 10 million tokens. 6 million or 60% went to Uniswap as launch liquidity. 4 million or 40% are in reserve, partially vested. At around $2 per token, it has a 14 million circulating market cap, and the fully diluted market cap is 20 million. That's small cap territory, meaning early stage risk, but also potential upside. There is a 5% tax, and that includes transfers, so use the wallet you hold with. The 5% tax is used to fund development and marketing. The protocol is already doing buybacks and burns, which adds real value over time if trading volume grows. I think in 6 months, assuming Gradient achieves moderate growth in community and adoption, adds more tokens to its trading layer, and launches basic governance, $30 million market cap is very realistic. And if we look a year out, assuming Gradient hits full product market fit, supports 100 plus tokens, and becomes the default trading layer for microcap coins, strategic partnerships in place, token buybacks being accelerated, the market cap could easily hit 60 to 80 million. Gradient is building a smarter way to trade on chain. No slippage, no impermanent loss, and real utility for its token. If they pull it off, it could reshape DeFi trading as we know it. That does it for this week's review of Gradient. I hope you enjoyed it. None of this has been financial advice, and always do your own research. If you enjoy this type of content, check out the website, decipheringcrypto.com, for blogs of my content, and give me a follow on X. Links are in the description below. Thanks a ton for joining me here on Deciphering Crypto. See you next week. Take care.